This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Ferry, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Aggies' return team will have that offense backed up. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to pass. It's Gentry. Might be looking to run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas, just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, go all over your seats.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. the defense comes out. They've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Handoff from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Using his feet to buy time. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. A 1st down for the offense. The toss sweep to the right. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side now. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes his connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Slips away. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Sooners! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
Got a lot of running room. Continues to fight for yards. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 into the 22.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. At the 35, he's got room. Running toward the tape. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Here he comes from his own end zone. And the returner goes down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Boy, he chews up yards, doesn't he? That was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you can tell he's got some ability to make big plays. And thank goodness they got him on the ground, and it wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
Tackled after picking up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Gentry. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He gets it away from his own end zone. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. Here come the Sooners, ready to go on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires on the move. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He finds his man, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. They're trying to get to it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires the pass, intercepted.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, they're showing run to the left. They're trying to go bootleg back to the right, but you're seeing the speed defensively, sideline to sideline. They do such a good job in pursuit. It's going to be hard for this offense, I think, to use their speed in the misdirection game going to the perimeter.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught downfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one.
And the pressure gets there. Then down he goes at the 18. The offense will quickly use the timeout. This is a 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Got room at the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown Sooners. And the route is on.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The RPO, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. To throw, it's Gentry. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Feeling some heat. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after making the catch. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Aggie. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Looking for a man. It's Gentry. Working the middle. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The run to the left. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. They're working that left side. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. And for this defense giving up a 3rd down like that,
going for it all. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. And the play will stand after the replay just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Dumps it off in the flats. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down.
well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up. And
he breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
You know, this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got him downfield.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.